My fiancé defended his mother after she tried to frame me for a felony, so my dad made them both cry. Trevor's mom, Patricia, stopped making comments about my teaching salary and small apartment 3 weeks before she had dinner at our place. I thought we'd finally reached a truce. Then she reported her diamond bracelet missing after using our bathroom. We looked everywhere for 20 minutes before she left, saying maybe she forgot it at home. 3 days later, 2 cops pulled me out of my second grade classroom. The bracelet was in my car under the passenger seat in a Whole Foods bag. They arrested me in the hallway while my student teacher took over. I kept thinking about how my kids would tell their parents their teacher got taken away in handcuffs. My dad bailed me out 6 hours later. He didn't ask questions on the drive, just said we'd figure it out. Trevor showed up at my dad's place that night. I expected him to be furious at his mom for the obvious setup. Instead, he said, "Mom thinks you're blaming her because you got caught." I stared at him. "Your mom planted it. The timing, the anonymous tip, everything." He got defensive. "My mom wouldn't commit a crime. Maybe you picked it up by accident and forgot." I told him to leave. He looked hurt and said, "I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here," before walking out. I cried for 2 hours. My dad sat next to me and finally said, "Something's not right. I'm gonna look into it." A week later, Trevor called screaming that my dad was at his mom's house and I needed to come get him. I drove over expecting chaos. Instead, everyone was in the living room, Patricia crying on the couch, Trevor standing with his arms crossed, and my dad holding a folder looking completely calm. "Tell her," Dad said to Patricia. She wouldn't look at me. Dad opened the folder. "She bought that bracelet 3 weeks ago at an estate sale for $4,000, filed an insurance claim for $8,000 saying it was her grandmother's. That's fraud. She reported it stolen 2 days before coming here, then put it in your car while you were teaching. School parking lot camera caught everything." Trevor went pale. "That's impossible." Dad pulled out screenshots. "Here's the Whole Foods receipt metadata, created on her computer the morning she reported it missing. The store doesn't even use those bags anymore. Switched suppliers 6 months ago." Patricia's voice shook. "I was protecting you, Trevor. She's not good enough for you. I did what I had to do." By framing her for a felony, Dad's voice was flat. Trevor sat down hard. "Mom, what the fuck?" Patricia grabbed his arm. "We can fix this. Tell them she returned it. We'll drop everything." Dad laughed coldly. "You're not dropping anything. The DA has my evidence. Insurance fraud, false police report, attempted frame job, and your son accused his fiancé of being a thief instead of believing her." Trevor's face crumbled. "I didn't know. I've known her my whole life and you for 3 years. I thought." "You thought wrong," Dad said. "You picked your mother over common sense." Patricia sobbed. "Please don't tell the insurance company. I'll pay it back. Should have thought about that before getting my daughter arrested at work." Trevor's voice cracked. "How could you do this? She could have gone to prison." "I was protecting you," Patricia said. "From someone who made me happy?" I started taking off my ring. Trevor saw and lost it completely. "Wait, please. We can work through this. Mom will get help. Your mom tried to destroy my life and you believed her," I said. "We're done." Dad put his hand on my shoulder. "Let's go." We left them both crying. In the car, Dad explained he knew it was a setup immediately because nobody calls anonymous tips about jewelry theft. The Whole Foods bag was too convenient. He took time off work to follow Patricia, found the estate sale receipt in her trash, got the security footage by telling my school there'd been thefts in the area. The charges dropped within a week. Patricia pleaded guilty to insurance fraud and got 2 years probation. Trevor kept trying to contact me with voice messages about his mom having a mental break. I blocked him.